This is Isabella Kearney, my daughter, for all my sins, my punishment. She's 10 years old, she's in 5th class, and she's going to talk about the love she has for the Linenhall Art Centre and everything that happens here, and the food.
And the food.
Which I love.
Hello, I'm Isabella Kearney and I live in Castlebar and I'm in 5th class in School Raftery. I feel like everyone in Castlebar knows the Linenhall, and if you don't, then I don't know. And the cafe is amazing, and all the different workshops they do, and just the community in general is so nice and fun to be with and around. Done Sean Nós Theatre, I've done a lot of art ones. I've done different ones where you go upstairs to see like the show, the gallery show that's going on, and then you come downstairs, that's a bit of inspiration, and then they tell you an idea and you base it off the stuff they're doing up there, and you get to bring it home and show it off to everyone. And some of the artwork we do, we've done paintings, ceramics. I feel like the theatre ones are kind of a lot of fun, and they're, in my opinion, one of the best ones out of all of them. We've done ones where they give you an idea, or they give everyone, you'd be split into 4 groups, say, and they give you what's the word? An incident, like something that's happening, and then you just base it off that, and you get to go up on stage and do it. And I remember once we did one about like monsters, and I came up with the brilliant idea of doing Nessie, and I tried to do a Scottish accent on stage in front of everyone. And I said, Nessie is safe again, like that, and it was terrible, and I was called a drama queen for it, so I'm happy with that. I was called a drama queen, so what can I say? Art, as in the arts, drama, music, love it. I love all arts, but I feel like drama and music is kind of what I like the most. It's just a way to express yourself, and it's just, you can let out all your feelings and just show like what you're capable of. And even if you make a mistake, it's kind of still, you made a mistake, and people might think it's not, and it's still part of drama, making mistakes, and then you could learn from those mistakes. I remember you'd be in there, and they teach you like ways to express yourself, or to make sure like your voice isn't too low or too loud, too high pitched. And I remember a lot of things. So you'd go on stage, and they'd be an instructor, and they'd be like one group, and they'd teach you how to go like, hello everyone, and you to copy them like, hello everyone, and they tell you if you were to like just go like this, or just say hello and welcome, depending on what show it is. So if it was like a happy clappy musical theatre, you'd be like, hello, welcome to this show. And if it was like an interview, something, you're like, hello, welcome to this show, and how to speak clearly and loudly and out to everyone, not just be facing like one side like this, and you'd be looking at one people to look at everyone and be welcoming everyone. So I feel like that was really interesting to learn, and different ways of doing it. That's all I want to do. I want to do acting, I want to do music, I want to do all of that. Christmas is coming. I was gonna ask for guitar, but now I'm like, no. So I'm trying to persuade Daddy and Mummy to get me a guitar for my birthday. There are a few favourite things. I think I have a top 3. One of them is probably the silliest one. I remember they didn't have smoothies at the Linenhall. They had for like one day, like to see how it worked. And I kept coming in asking, do you still have the smoothies? Do you have the smoothies yet? And they're like, no, sorry. And I walked in one day and on the counter there's a menu for smoothies. And I said, do you have the smoothies? And they're like, yes, we do. Which one do you want? I was so happy. Oh, the green smoothie, the best.
What flavour?
Green smoothie. It's apple, kale, banana, I think. It's so nice. It's sweet. Another one would probably be, let me think. I have one in my head. All the shows. I don't think this has ever happened to me, but it's happened to me once where like they ask you to come on stage with them, and you get to go on stage with them and like dance along or say something. That's probably really fun. And another one is, but I think my all-time favourite one was when in the theatre and art camp we got to put our artwork on the wall and our name beside it, and we all did a play and we got to put it on for a few of the parents and the people in the Linenhall. So I felt quite impressed with myself after that. 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was. There's this thing called Rocking Runs. My mum saw the poster. My nanny and papa from Edinburgh were over and we said, oh, we'll get the ticket. This sounds amazing. And my friend Anna was going as well. So we were really excited. And daddy said, no, I won't go. It's probably for little toddlers or something like that. And he said he wouldn't go. And we came, what are you doing? He said, I'm not going to go. It's probably not like that good. And then we went and they did an introduction. They had electric guitars, they had drums, they had a harp, they had everything. And they showed in the people and the instruments. And I remember, it looks like a big violin upside down. An upside down big violin. And
double bass.
Is it double bass? Where you're like dum, dum. And they introduced that, and the song that came on that I was like, Daddy, why didn't you come? It was do do dum do do dum do 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 dum dum, and everyone. Mummy went crazy after that, and they did all these nursery rhymes like Baba, Black Sheep, Happy Animal, and they did like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and all the nursery rhymes in rock form, and like the tune was based after like famous rock songs, and it was so good. Rockin' Rhymes was amazing. Nirvana, Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses, what's the name? AC/DC, not Elbow, you know the drummer from Nirvana, what's his band called? Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. I learn from the best. And we do these competitions, and Daddy would, there are 2 ways. He'd say like a famous line from Star Wars and I'd guess who said it, or we have these mini Lego characters and characters from when you were younger of the Star Wars players, and he'd get one, he'd show it to me, and I'd think on the spot of a saying. So for Yoda, be like, I can't do a Yoda impression. Strong in the Force is this one. Or for Han Solo, I got a bad feeling about this. Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's no moon. And for Luke, home. And for Leia, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Or D.C. And C-3PO, looking at my friends for the last time. From musicals, probably one School of Rock is like, you're in the band, in a song. So that's tied in my head as well, so all of those. I would teach him how to sing on stage. I feel like that would be so funny. It'd be so cool to see like the opera people, the men on stage in theatres are like, "Whoa," and it'd be so cool to see my dad on stage acting it out on musical theatre. I'd love to teach him. I can't do it myself, but I'd love to teach him opera singing so we could go on like a musical or a theatre, and I'd just be in the crowd like, "Oh, there's my daddy," going like, "Ah." He's done discos, he's arranged discos when he was younger, and he eats here almost every day for lunch at work. And we know the ladies at the cafe. Cool. I love him. Love him to bits.